welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble and I'm here with your horoscope and tarot readings for the week of December the 3rd through the 9th. And Monday is the beginning of Hanukkah, so happy Hanukkah, everyone. And what else? Oh, and these are the aspects that I'm going to be talking about through in your horoscope this week. Now, first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for all the likes, shares, comments, and all the new subscribers. I really appreciate you all, and you help my channel grow. So that's a beautiful thing. Now, I'm going to be looking over here because I have charts over here. And I will be shuffling as I'm doing the horoscopes, but I just wanted to let you know what kind of aspects and what celestial energies we're going to talk about in your horoscopes coming up. So on Wednesday, December the 5th, at 5:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it's 5 hours ahead, it's 10:22 p.m. in England, and it is 2:22 on the West Coast. And the Sun squares Neptune. I'll go into all detail about what that means in your horoscopes. Now, Thursday, December the 6th at 4:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9:22 p.m. in London, and 1:22 on the West Coast. Mercury stations direct. Finally, it's going forward. We love that. Now, Friday, December the 7th at 2:22 a.m. It's the 6th on the West Coast, and it is 7:22 a.m. in London. We have the new moon in Sagittarius. This is a wonderful time for intentions. And also on Friday, December the 1st at 9:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Mars conjunct Neptune. And also on Friday, it's Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. So with that being said, these are general readings, guys. So if you would like a personal reading, please click on this link right here. And check me out on Patreon. I'm not going to go into it. Just you can check me out on Patreon, and that link is up here too. Anyway, without further ado, let's go to your horoscope, shall we? Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your reading for December the 3rd through December the 9th. It is the 3rd today. Happy Hanukkah. I'm really sorry for the delay. I am doing these readings in order of the most viewed from last week. So anyway, and I will be shuffling the cards for your tarot reading directly after your horoscope. Now, give me feedback on whether you like it. A friend of mine said that she doesn't like me shuffling the cards when I'm doing the astrological reading. She said she doesn't like the noise. It bothers her. And speaking of noise, I forgot to put the microphone in. So is that better? Oh dear, Mercury in retrograde, darling. Anyway, excuse me, I'm still a little under the weather. My cold has moved down to my chest, so excuse my coughing and spluttering. So now let's do this intention for you first. This is for Capricorn for December the 3rd through the 9th. This is for Capricorn. Any blessings, messages, helpful information and guidance can you give Capricorn for the week of December the 3rd through the 9th? Now, for your horoscope, it's all about your imagination and spirituality. You may have the urge to help the less fortunate, even at your own expense. Your imagination is boundless, but you may have kind of idealistic thoughts and a sensitivity to the plight of the less fortunate and oppressed around the world. And at the same time, you could be outraged by the lethargy and cruelty of governments relating to these people. Now, you could be taken up with ideas on how to help. And so you've got this kind of urge to, you know, to jump out in front of this and help people. But take care not to get run away in your mind, you know, in your thoughts, because that's, you know, impulsive acts. Look, think about if something's realistic or unrealistic, because impulsive actions and ideas could hurt you yourself. So really, really think about that. Now, it's important to organize your thoughts and plans first, and have trusty friends go over them before you act. It's, you know, with Mars at play, there is a tendency to be impulsive. So we have to kind of be aware of that and put some things in place, like running things past your friends before you take any action. Okay. I am a little distracted. So my friend said, I think you're a bit distracted when you do the cards and read the horoscope, or, you know, deliver the horoscope. So you tell me what you think, guys, because look, these readings are for you. I want these readings to resonate with you. So if you're not into this, I'd rather you tell me, and then I can change it. So these are clarifying cards for Capricorn. Clarifying cards for Capricorn for December the 3rd through December the 9th. Any helpful information and guidance, blessings, and gifts can you give Capricorn for this coming week? And this is to clarify. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, so choose someone that you listen. Choose someone that you know who will be honest with you and will let on, you know, because some people will just not really. Some people have a hard time being honest with their friends, but you know who your friend is that will be honest. I appreciate honesty, even if it's something I don't really like to hear. I really appreciate feedback. I always give honest feedback, and that's why sometimes people don't ask me, because they don't want to know. Sometimes they don't want to know the truth. I always want to know the truth. I think we're better off knowing than not knowing. I really do. I remember a friend of mine had invited me to a soft opening of her restaurant, and I gave her feedback on, I don't want to be specific because she might be looking at one of these readings. I don't know. So I don't want to kind of hurt her feelings. But I gave her feedback and she did not accept it. And I sent people there and they gave me the same feedback. And her place closed. And I just knew that it was a simple little thing that she could have changed that would have made all the difference. But she did not want to hear it. Why have a soft opening, right? People, the soft openings are for your friends and family to tell you what your weak spots are and what you can improve. Anyway, just saying, give me honest feedback. I'm totally cool with that. Now, yeah, so with Neptune, see, this is it. With Neptune in play, you really have to kind of come back down to earth and say, is this realistic? Isn't it? You know, am I being crazy wanting to help these people in this way, right? Because I feel that you're going to be drawn to spirituality. I feel that, you know, I think a lot of us are really going to be concerned with what's going on globally and how people are being treated. It's not right. You know, there's something fundamentally wrong with our society when we treat people the way people are being treated right now. I don't want to get political, but I'm just saying. Anyway, so Capricorn, that was your horoscope. And let's clarify this last. There it is. Ah, see? Okay. Capricorn, darling. Excuse me. The first card out for you is the Tower.
Now, some people think that this is a negative card. I, however, do not. I got the Tower all last year, this year, earlier on. And because things needed to be removed, and they were. I removed them because when we remove them, we are empowered. They're going anyway, guys. When the Tower comes up, it's saying there's time for a change. I'm sorry. This is going anyway. So it's nice to be empowered and to remove it yourself. It's less kind of painful when you remove something yourself. You know when something needs to be removed. You know what's no longer working for you. You know that it needs to leave your life. And some of you may have already removed this from your life, whatever it is. It can be a relationship, it can be a job, it can be a behavior, it can be, you know, it can be anything that you know no longer works for you, and so you remove it. If you, this is so funny because I looked down and I just thought it was the Queen of Water, but it's not. It's in this, it's the High Priestess. This probably will be translucent in this because my green screen, but the High Priestess is saying, look, you're going to know what needs to be removed. Remove it before it is ripped away. The Tower burns down because you've got to make room and new energy for better things to come in, Capricorn. And the High Priestess clarifying this is saying, you know, just like I was saying, you really know. Now, what's fabulous, right, which kind of goes along with the Tower, is that you have the Hanging Man. The Hanging Man is looking at something from a different perspective. So things that need to go, don't. It's not like you don't have to mourn the going or the leaving of something, but this is saying, look at it, this is a gift. If you look upon this from a different perspective, because that's what he's doing. He's hanging there from his feet and he's almost like in a yoga pose, you see? And he's kind of cocking his head to one side, looking at the situation from a different point of view, from a different perspective, from a different angle. And that's what you're being asked to do. And you've got clarifying that is the Four of Pentacles or Earth coins, whatever you know, it's called different things in different decks. This means you're holding on to something. So it's saying you need to release this. Whatever you're holding on to, sometimes, look, this means holding on to kind of money, being afraid to spend it. But in this case, it could be money for you. It could be, you know, a relationship. Something you're holding on to and you're tightening the grip and you will not let go. And it's blocking you. So it's really important to move on. And look, you've got the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is about, look, he's like the Justice card, right? He's about balance. He's about throwing the gravel down, or the gavel, not the gravel, the gavel down and passing judgment. This is doing the right things for the right reason. When you have the King of Swords here, he is the champion for justice. So you need to do the right thing for the right reason. And you know, I always think of this as a karmic card, right? And here you are, the Eight of Water. It's about spirituality. This is definitely going to be translucent. The Eight of Water, look, he's walking away from material gain, right? And he's walking towards the spiritual. You are being asked to take a higher stance here, a spiritual stance, if you will. Do things for the right reason. I really feel that you're holding on to something that you need to release. And even if you've released it, you're still kind of, part of you is held on to it. And it's time to let it go. sometimes this also means don't be quick to judge, but I'm really getting do the right thing for the right reason. And this is, look, this is following a spiritual path. This is perhaps some, you know, you want a more meaningful existence, right? So you want to kind of move towards spirituality, towards community. What's the best for everyone? And that goes with what's happening with your, you know, with your reading, with your astrological, your horoscope. It's almost like you're drawn towards spirituality. And you want to do the right thing for the right reason. You want the world to do the right thing for the right reason. You know, it's, you know, we have, you know, we're moving into, we seem to be moving in a direction where governments are, you know, taking over and have too much control. But, you know, on the other hand, on the other spectrum of that, people will rise up, you know, against it. But this is saying, don't be rash, right, in your judgment or actions. Really, as I said before in the astrological reading, run things by your friends, by a trusted friend or a counselor or several friends. But run things by them and before you take action, before you do anything. Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media and comment. You know, I love comments and feedback. Please tell me what you like about these readings, what you don't like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah. I love you all and I'll see you next week.